Pull that up here. Elvis Andrus. Slow start to this year. No question about it. Frustrating, I'm sure, after all those years with the Texas Rangers. And even last season, shortened. He had the back injury, which kept him out for a couple different stints. And all he was looking to do was get back to being an everyday shortstop and hit for a 270 average. 274, I think, was his career average before coming to the A's this year. And quite honestly, even in parts of May, he was below the Mendoza line. And so I think what you're seeing right now is baseball taking care of itself. And Elvis's batting average is going way up. I mean, look at this, 295 in his last 36 games dating back to the 7th of May. This after hitting a $143 in his first 31. And so that was the struggle. Clearly he's turned that corner. I mean, look from June 11th through the 15th. Hit safely and drove in a run in 5 straight games for the first time in his career. Went 8 for 21 with 4 doubles and 6 RBI in that span. And what I like about Elvis Andrus most is that even when he was struggling at the beginning of this year, if you didn't know it, you couldn't tell it. I mean, he was not taking it out in the field with him. He was not facially struggling, throwing his helmet all the time. He played through the rut so confidently. It was almost admirable. So I really enjoyed watching that. And I think, watching him struggle, but the team have like that 13-game win streak, it just goes to show you what a boost he can give to this club when he's a part of, kind of pumping in on all cylinders. So big shoes to fill for him at shortstop. And I think the biggest point I could make about Elvis Andrus is that I think you actually want to keep him no matter what he does this year. And I mean, no matter how far and how long he takes this run of offensive success, I think you kind of want to keep him as the 8 or 9 hitter. I mean, he adds length to this lineup, and you talk about turning it over to the top and, having something dangerous, at the bottom of the 1 through 9. I feel like he is a perfect candidate for this. And again, most players would, in most players' situation, it's like a demotion to keep somebody down there. But remember a couple of years ago, Marcus Semien had the wrist injury, and then all of a sudden he got healthy, hitting a bunch of homers, and he was hitting 9th all season long. I think that was the last season before he became the leadoff man. And I think the commentary from him and Bob Melvin, if I remember correctly, was, why would we switch this? Why would we change things up? So imagine having a 9-hitter that's, swinging at 270 average. I know he doesn't hit home runs because I can't wait until he does. Finally going to get to say Elvis has left the building for the Oakland A's. Sorry. Do I have something for that? Can I give you something like... Yeah, Elvis has left the building. There you go. I mean, I don't know that you're expecting, power from him, but for average and getting on base and keeping things moving, good on the base paths, Elvis Andrus is my number one X factor.